Good morning. Okay, I am with the kitties right here. We are currently searching for some apps for coding. Cameron wants to make his own games for himself and for his sibling.
Here's my big brother, you are. What? And you are. Who's my big brother, you are. You are.
What about me?
And you are.
So why is she giving you a hug?
Because I said I could. If you can actually code in this, I'll try to make her a house game, other than like a house game.
Okay.
Back in the lights.
So we're currently looking for coding apps because Cameron wants to make a game. Brian went ahead and took down all of our Christmas things so we can sort through it and figure out what we have. We're gonna make holiday like bucket list for us to plan some fall and winter fun, and we're just gonna start to decorate. I like to decorate with the kids. I know that it's a lot easier and maybe a little bit more like alone time, enjoyable, like creative time for a lot of people. However, I really like decorating with the kids. So it is a process though. It's not like a one-day type of thing. I've been trying to think about what I wanted to do in here since all of the walls are blue this year. I don't think that our normal like red and white tree is gonna work. So I don't know. I think I may just go with blue, but I don't know. I have to figure it out. But for right now, I'm just gonna get all the trees kind of like all the spaces cleaned and all of like the trees situated, and then just try to carve out some things to try to build up some family traditions. I think today I'm gonna film for this channel and talk a little bit with Brian about creating family traditions. It's gonna be fun.
It says right here, if you make your character and it says you put tap together with the microphone, if you tap then they'll say something or do something.
Well, that's kind of like we have that Osmo. Remember we have coding Obby. Do you ever use that?
I've used it before.
Well, we should try it again. Who are you texting?
Granddad.
Okay, read us your text message, please.
This is Syreena. I need simple machines. Okay, what is simple? What is a simple machine, Syreena? I want to make a radio. Okay, so what do you need from Granddaddy for you to make the radio? I need some that makes music. Okay, do y'all have any? I'm trying to make a radio for Mommy for Christmas, but I only have one more month to make it, and I need it to make music if I want it to be a radio. Yes, we have some. Granddaddy will help you.
Savannah, what is that? What's up with your sister?
She's silly.
Okay, so one problem that I have is that when I'm in the house, like I'm constantly like putting on my sweatshirt and taking my sweatshirt off. I normally wear a robe, but I was like, do I want to be filming in my robe all the time? So I have my sweatshirt, which is why I end up like having a t-shirt on for part of the day and then having my sweatshirt on for another part of the day. Do you guys do that? So anyway, I have everything out. I put on a fall playlist. Told you I had Brian take out all of our other Christmas stuff. So I'm going to just figure out what I have and what I need and what we're gonna use and all that other stuff. The kids to help me get in the holiday spirit and help me sort through the holiday things, all of our decorations. This is such a hard part, confession time. Like, let me know if you guys relate to this. But the hardest part about devices a lot of times is that it brings so much peace. And so they're all like nice and quiet and on their device, and it is a major temptation for me to just go ahead and take out like the holiday stuff and just kind of like peacefully work through it all while they just kind of sit on their iPads. Now they're doing coding apps, so it's not a bad thing that they're on their apps because they are learning and practicing and all that other good stuff. But I still have to find a good balance. It's like an everyday decision to choose to be like the parent, you know what I'm saying? So anyway, what I have found that is helpful in like making that transition and like asking them to get off of their device so that we can move into doing something else like together as a family, is that instead of just like going in there and saying, okay, off the devices, let's do this, and then normally the immediate response is, oh man, and it's not because they don't want to do what you have for you to do all together, it's just because it's like a disruption of their focus. So what I'm trying to remind myself to do is to give them a heads up. So like I went in the other room and they're still coding on their device, and I said, hey you guys, I'm gonna go make myself some coffee, and as soon as my coffee is done, that's when you know that it's gonna be time for you to put down your device so we can start sorting through the holiday decorations. And they said, okay, sure. So it'll take me about like 2 to 3 minutes to go ahead and make my coffee, but that'll be a nice indicator, and they would have already had a heads up that we're getting ready to move into something different. And I found that it creates a more peaceful transition from when they're doing one thing to the next. And it's not just the devices. I think I tend to feel like more guilt like when it's the devices, but even if they're like writing or playing with Legos or whatever they're doing, just the whole idea of disrupting their current focus is a challenge. And so I think to minimize, I'm reminding myself right now to minimize the oh mans and all the complaints or potential complaints. I just need to remember that they are whole people too, and it would be good to give them a small heads up in order to make for a peaceful transition into whatever else we're trying to do in the day. So anyway, let me know what y'all think about that. Do you guys do that? Do you have challenges with that? It's just one of those things that, you know, I know what works. It's just a matter of reminding myself throughout the day the things that work in our home and then choosing to use them or do them. So that's what I'm doing. I'm getting ready to make myself some coffee. And as soon as my coffee is done, they will know that it is time to get this holiday stuff going. So look how dark my kitchen is, y'all. That's okay. That's okay. Bless God for this kitchen. So I got this dairy-free almond milk creamer. I do not love it, but I bought it, so I'm gonna use it.
I finally know how to do the coding.
Yeah, no, this isn't doing it for me. Actually, it's not horrible.
I get it.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Coding.
Hey guys. Mommy's coffee's ready. It's not working. Okay. Stop screaming. First order of business is to work our way through these boxes. So this is what we've gotten out so far. Obviously I had a lot of red and white. I like that classic red and white. I have a lot of blue too because last year's tree was blue and white. And I think I put the red and white tree in like the kitchen schoolroom area. These are so pretty. Aren't these pretty? See how pretty? Okay, so we got pine cones. Sorry. Alright, so I decided to put our old tree in the corner. Missing several strings of lights, so I'm gonna have to add some lights to it. I think today all I'm really gonna get done with is sorting through the stuff that we had in the attic and then setting up each of the trees. And then I'll make a list of the stuff that we need to get. Hopefully it's not much at all. And then we will go shopping, I think on Friday, and do like a big type of shop with me type of deal for like all of our holiday traditions and things that we have planned. I was telling Brian, I know some people get really upset about decorating before Thanksgiving, and I get that because I really enjoy Thanksgiving. However, I am learning, I don't know if you guys feel this way, but especially as the kids get older and you get more things added to your list of stuff to do, and then with owning businesses and all these other things, I just feel like the holidays fly by like way too fast. And last year I was just really overwhelmed last year, so I said this year I was going to do whatever we needed to do to make sure that we took the holidays nice and slowly and focused on what was most important, which is spending time with family and giving and just all of that stuff. I don't see anything wrong with like decorating for the holidays as a whole. So my goal is to kind of try to do Christmas but infuse like fall and Thanksgiving at the same time. And I have a couple of ways that I feel like we can accomplish this. I'm very excited about it. We're gonna see how this is gonna work out. I think I'm gonna be able to properly merge the two and just do a whole holiday preparation decoration situation without leaving Thanksgiving behind, because it is one of our absolute favorites. But we just want to like prolong this whole thing. Like we don't want it to go by so quickly. So that's kind of the point, to make memories, make magical memories, and be together and give and just really enjoy one another. So who's excited? So Kendall just said, look mommy, I'm coding. Show me, bub. Okay, so what are you making him do?
First, wait a second.
Okay.
Hold on a second.
Okay.
Look what I made him do, guys. Teleport. So cool.
Very nice. So everything is plugged in. I'm still gonna need to fluff, and I'm still going to probably need another set of lights, but it fits nicely in that space right there, without taking up too much space. On to the new tree. Trying to brace myself because I realized it's gonna be a lot smaller than what I wanted, but I really needed something to fit in that space. And with the new sofa being in the living room and having the bookcase and the TV stand and the coffee table, we really needed something smaller to make sure that it fit and it wasn't like too overwhelming in that place. So we went with the 6.5 foot. Let's go do it.
Montana, this is our first time here. So last time you guys saw us, we were in Brooklyn. We had a little food tour there, but we ended up hopping a flight.
Oh, I love it. I've been wanting a vlog tree for a very long time. So let us get this out of the box and here. Oh dearie me, it's so pretty. This vlog is gonna be so long. My friend Christina, I texted her where I put my tree because I needed some advice. And she was like, oh, look at you all early. I'm like, girl, it is about to be December in like 2.5 days. You might as well jump on it.
Look what we did. Here's the character. And watch this. We pressed the green flag and he said yes.
It's a day of coding then. I promise you they enjoy this holiday decorating situation. It's just that I just realized that when we get ready to decorate, Brian normally puts up all the trees and then we decorate. But because Brian is working, I am putting up all the trees. So I was thinking to myself, this is taking me so long, but that is why. That's because I am not used to putting up the trees. Brian puts them up and then we all decorate. Alright, so your friend here is trying to hang my picture for me.
Shoot. Is that it?
It looks very close, but I'm not, I think
But it's good enough though, right?
We're not looking for good enough.
Pictures is...
Fix it, Brian.
It's a little crooked. It's okay though.
So he is kindly hanging this other picture so I no longer have to look at it like that. And then he's also going to pull this one up.
What? I'm about to what? I didn't think there was another thing. I thought I was about to go for a run. That's what I thought was about to happen. That's what happens when you work from home.
Well, how do you think I feel?
What do you mean? You should have this.
This is for the well-being of our family and our children and their education, Brian.
Amen.
That's rude. Don't be rude. No.
You didn't.
It chose me.
Oh, okay.
You trying to say you're not grateful for the sacrifices that I've made?
I'm grateful. I'm just saying.
For the development and education of our children's hearts and...
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Just make sure that's straight.
That's straight. That's the straightest picture you ever seen.
No, it's not straight.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Put a pole up.
You guys, it's looking like a winter wonderland in here.
Hey, you got 3 trees.
Don't be rude.
3 trees? Yeah.
Wait, come back. Wait, come back, babe. Brian, tell them what you decided.
Syreena, the only reason I don't be on the vlog is because I don't be here. We talked about this.
No. Brian said that he decided. He was just thinking to himself that he decided he was going to talk on the vlog. I was like, Brian, you decide that every 2 weeks.
I think I got some. That's not true. That's not true.
Anyway, look at the tree. It's undecorated,
No,
but
look at that picture though.
it looks nice. This is a success, and now I need to go film. Another thing I need to figure out is I really want to hang these stockings. But I feel like I have nowhere to hang them. I'm going to try to put the garland. I don't know. I'm going to give it a try and see if I can just kind of mount the garland up here. I guess we really don't have anywhere to put these stockings, which is saddening, but if you guys have any suggestions, please let me know, because I really want to hang my stockings. What are you eating?
An Oreo.
Tell us how you eat your Oreo.
I break the bread apart.
Okay.
Sometimes I eat it like a sandwich.
Okay.
And sometimes I just break the bread apart and then lick the frosting off and eat it. So you take the frosting more.
Alright, y'all, I feel like I've done about as much decorating or setting up for decorating as I possibly can. But I'm feeling really good about my decision to start decorating earlier. I think I regretted it a little bit earlier. I'm like, what am I doing? But isn't that funny how we get stuck in like standards and rules sometimes, and it's really hard to like break apart and set your own like standard and your own traditions for your family. So I was thinking about that and thought, this might be a good opportunity to sit down and talk about that. Brian and I have been wanting to sit and we want to get more of our thoughts and feelings out on faith and family, homeschool, purpose, business, and life, which is basically all things Falco. So I think the best way to do that and not overthink things is just to get into a habit of sitting down and doing it. So we're going to sit down and do our first little like chatty type of video for this vlog channel. And so Brian set everything up and we are going to be talking about creating family traditions. I'm not going to have any tips and nothing like that, but just kind of more, the feel we're going for is kind of more like a family to family type of conversation. The top of your head looks all, did you? There you go. That looks better. Let me see. Anyway, okay, so we are about to do this.
And Rosin wouldn't be going to her room for a while.